I wake up early in the morning. The alarm clock rings at 6 o'clock. I open my eyes slowly. The sun is not very bright yet, but light comes through the curtains. I stretch my arms and legs. I feel a little sleepy, but I know I have to get up. I sit on the edge of my bed and put my feet on the floor. I stand up and walk to the bathroom. I turn on the light. The mirror shows my sleepy face. I brush my teeth slowly. I rinse my mouth with water. I wash my face with cool water. And I feel more awake. I take a shower. The water is warm and it feels good. I shampoo my hair, rinse it, and use soap for my body. After the shower, I dry myself with a towel and put on my work clothes. I go to the kitchen. I make breakfast. I boil some water and make a cup of tea. I put bread in the toaster. While the bread is toasting, I cut an apple into slices. The toaster pops, and I put butter on the bread. I also make scrambled eggs. I eat my breakfast slowly while I listen to the radio. The news is on. The newsreader speaks clearly. I try to listen carefully. I do not understand every word, but I understand the main idea. The weather will be sunny today. After breakfast, I wash the dishes. I put them on the rack to dry. I check the time. It is almost 7:30. I put my lunch in my bag. Today I have rice, chicken, and vegetables. I also have a bottle of water and a banana for a snack. I put on my shoes and take my bag. I leave the house and lock the door. The street is quiet. I walk to the bus stop. On the way, I see my neighbor. She is watering her plants. I say, "Good morning." She smiles and says, "Good morning. Have a nice day." I smile back. At the bus stop, there are a few people waiting. The bus comes in 5 minutes. I get on the bus and tap my card. I find a seat near the window. I like to look outside. The bus moves, and I see people walking, cars driving, and shops opening. Some people are buying coffee from a small cafe. Others are walking quickly, maybe to work or school. I listen to English audio on my phone while I am on the bus. The speaker talks about daily life. I repeat some sentences quietly. This helps me practice my listening and speaking at the same time. When the bus arrives near my office, I get off. I walk for 5 minutes to my building. I use my key card to open the door. Inside the office is quiet because it is still early. I put my bag at my desk. I turn on my computer. I check my email. There are 3 new messages. One is from my manager, asking for a report. Another is from a client, saying thank you for the work we did last week. The third is from the office HR department, reminding us about a meeting tomorrow. I reply to the emails one by one. At 9 o'clock, my coworker Anna comes in. She says, "Good morning. How are you today?" I say, "Good morning, Anna. I'm fine. Thank you. And you?" She says, "I'm good, but a little tired." We talk for a few minutes about the weather and the bus. Then we start working. My job today is to prepare a presentation about our project. I read some notes, check some numbers, and make some slides. While I work, I listen to a slow English podcast as the background. I don't focus on every word, but I try to notice phrases and expressions. At 10:30, we take a short break. I go to the break room. I make another cup of tea and eat a biscuit. My coworker John is there. He is reading the newspaper. He says, "The traffic was very bad today." I say, "Oh, really? My bus was okay." He says, "That's good. I was late for 10 minutes." We talk about traffic, coffee, and lunch plans. When the break is over, I go back to my desk. I work on the presentation again. I check the time. It is already 12:30. I take my lunch to the break room. Anna and John are already there. We sit together. I eat my rice, chicken, and vegetables. Anna eats a sandwich and salad. John eats noodles. We talk about food we like. Anna says she likes Italian food. John says he likes spicy food. I say I like many kinds of food, but I often eat simple meals at home. While we talk, I practice listening carefully to understand everything. If I don't understand, I ask, "Can you say that again?" Or, "What does that mean?" This helps me learn new words. After lunch, we go back to work. I finish the presentation and send it to my manager. She comes to my desk and says, "Good job. Please be ready to present tomorrow." I say, "Sure, I will prepare." She smiles and walks away. I feel happy because I worked hard and my manager is satisfied. At 3 o'clock, I have a video call with a client. The client speaks quickly, but I listen carefully. I write notes. Sometimes I ask him to repeat. I say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" He repeats slowly, and I understand. We finish the call, and I send him a summary by email. When the workday ends at 5 o'clock, I pack my things and say goodbye to my coworkers. I walk to the bus stop and wait. The bus comes, and I sit down. I am a little tired, but I listen to more English audio on the way home. The topic is about healthy habits. The speaker says it is important to sleep well, eat healthy food, and exercise regularly. I repeat some sentences quietly. I try to eat healthy food every day. I go for a walk every morning. I drink plenty of water. When I arrive home, I take off my shoes and put my bag down. I wash my hands and face. I change into comfortable clothes. I start making dinner. Tonight I cook pasta with vegetables. While I cook, I play English music. I listen to the words and try to understand. I sing a little. After dinner, I wash the dishes. Then I sit on the sofa and watch a short English TV show. I use subtitles in English to help me understand. I hear a new phrase, "Better late than never." I smile because I learned something new. Before bed, I review the words I learned today. I write them in my notebook. I say each word aloud. Traffic, presentation, healthy habits. I make a sentence with each word. Then I brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to bed. I feel happy because I practiced listening many times today, in the morning, on the bus, at work, and at home. I know that if I keep practicing every day, I will understand English better and better.